Tagalog. I don't speak Tagalog. Just konti. Just basic lang. Okay, so, so my parents have been doing this business for more than 30 years. And then, like, I am 20 years old actually. So it means I've been always using the Amway product since I was born. Then, I don't know, maybe before I was born. Then also I've been always in Amway environment since I was born. Then guys, today we have gotten a chance to hear about our nutritional products, NUTRILITE, which I really love. Of course, I've been taking the NUTRILITE product since I was born, maybe before I was born, so that I can have a good, strong body and strong mental as well, I guess. So, all right, I'd like to introduce the speaker for today. Okay, so she's Founders Platinum in Japan, and she used to easily get sick before she met NUTRILITE. But after her sister brought her double eggs and protein powder, she doesn't get sick anymore now. And it was the reason why she started to care about her nutritional condition, and the reason why she started to learn about nutrition. All right, so 大丈夫ですか? Are you guys ready to hear her presentation? Yes? All right, so let's welcome Founders Platinum from Okinawa, Miss JUNKO Nozaki-san.
ありがとうございます。Thank you so much, Tom-san, for introducing me. And I am so excited to share what I know about the NUTRILITE. And of course, excited to see all of you on Facebook as well. Today is, I heard that, this seminar is also shared on the Facebook. So, all right. It is really a pleasure. It is my pleasure to share about the nutrition and the NUTRILITE information with you. And thank you for Aki-san for allowing me to, be the speaker tonight. Tonight's seminar will be not so much on supplements, but we will be focusing on the NUTRILITE company itself, okay? As Thompson just introduced a little bit about myself, yes, I was not really healthy person at all, because I didn't have any knowledge about the nutrition or what food will, affect in my own, body, physical body at all. So in my 20s and 30s, I ate whatever I feel like eating, whenever I feel like eating. And so my life was really chaos when I think about it. But one time, actually in the past, twice, I got really sick physically. And for 3 months, I was in bed, losing freedom at all. I didn't have any freedom to walk around or running around or meeting with my friends. And so that time, I really came to realize that the health is the number one most important thing in my life. And therefore, since that, incident, actually that was my turning point to really think about myself and to get interested in nutrition. And so I took many courses, seminars, certification programs. And so I just wanted to share how much I passionate about this company called NUTRILITE. Let me share this presentation. In fact, just 5 minutes ago, I just finished. So let me see. I hope everything works great. I just pray, cross my finger. All right. Can you see it clearly? All right. Okay, thank you. Um, why NutriLite? Okay. I think I asked you the 5 questions earlier in the Philippines as well. But I'm gonna repeat these questions again, just to bring you back to memory. Okay. Um, my first question is, do you want to be healthy and live longer? And you ask yourself and then answer, respond to yourself. Okay, yes or no? Do you want to protect your loved ones? Do you want to keep optimal health? Not so, but optimal health. Okay. And do you want to, quit endless dieting if you have any, weight problem, obesity? Do you want to, quit endless dieting? And last question, do you want to obtain beauty forever? Okay. All these questions, if you say yes to all of it, you sounds like you are very, very interested in the health and then beauty. Okay. So, however, reality is, you might have, on the regular, some people may have it on a regular basis, a migraine headache, suffering from allergy or high blood pressure, diabetes, etc. Okay. But what are the causes? I mentioned in the previous, seminars, some key factors, right? That is, we are what we eat. Okay. What we eat and actually what we drink determine our health. Okay. In the reality, and this is really, really surprising, data. Actually, the 94% of adults don't get the nutrients they need from food alone. Just think about, breakfast you ate and lunch you had and then dinner that you had. Do you think you have all these, necessary, essential, vitamins, minerals to survive for the day? Probably not. Okay. I'm not sure if I had enough. Okay. And so that's where the, supplements, come into play to fill the gap. And the most diet today that we are eating are lacking in many essential vitamins and minerals. Okay. So we need to do something about it immediately to stay healthy, right? So you might say, Junko, where do I begin even? Okay. Well, I would like to introduce, NutriLite supplements, because those supplements can fill the nutrient gap. Of course, base is you eat 3 meals a day. I mean, it's not the fast food, but healthy food, hopefully. Okay, but base is you need to eat, but it's not enough. Those meals may not be enough in the nutrient. Therefore, I highly recommend that you take a supplement. But the question is, what kind of supplements you are talking about? There are many, thousands of different companies around the world. And so I would like to focus on why I would like to recommend NutriLite. Let's take a look at the NutriLite company and their policy or their philosophy. Okay. Now, NutriLite organic farms are in 3 different countries, including United States, Brazil, and Mexico. And They have 4 organic farms. And NUTRILITE is the only global vitamin and dietary supplement brand to grow, harvest, and process plants on their own certified organic farms. And when you combine the nutrient farms, the uh, the farms over 6,000 acres of organic farmland, which is amazingly huge. And NutriRite replenish the soil and avoid synthetic pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers. And Nutrilite is also global good neighbors and dedicated to give back to the community. I would like to touch what you mean by the, giving back to the community, because I am so impressed with what the, community services that the Nutrilite or AME is doing. It's getting hot, so I'm gonna put air conditioner, excuse me. Um, okay. Um, Nutrilite, partner with more than 25 humanitarian and the government organization in 14 countries. Um, the purpose is to deliver Nutrilite light bits, food rations, education programs, and or other support initiative depending on local needs. According to the World Organization, this is a really, really, shocking actually figures because the first 5 years they say that it's really, really critical. Now, the WHO says the first 5 years of life are critical to brain and body development. And malnutrition is the underlying cause of death for millions of children every year. In fact, globally, 3.1 million children are dying from malnutrition. And the children worldwide are stunned or undernourished. The 155 million children worldwide are undernourished. They are not they may not be able, they are not able to get the, enough nutrients to develop their, body and the brain. That is sad, the number, I think. Um, in South Africa, for example, NutriAid is really doing something great. In South Africa, for example, NutriLite partner with the Acon Foundation. They recently reported that they have already exceeded 2020 goals for the number of participants in the Power Over 5 program. And right now, they are reaching more than 33,000 children with the Nutrilite light bits, food supplies, and other assistance. So Nutrilite is helping the children in the South Africa, and they have reached out to 33,000 kids. And like many other countries, they were under the lockdown in order to avoid the spread of COVID-19. But Nutrilite is able to find ways to distribute supplies by partnering with the Mercy Air and other transport companies that had valid permit to distribute critical food, protective gears like masks, And the medical supplies. Wow, I am so proud of what Nutrilite is doing around the world. This is just one of the report. Let's take a look at another one. What's happening in Asia? How the power of five is helping in Indonesia. Okay. Um, let's see. The how the power of five is helping nearly 1,000 malnourished children in the area. Um, Results shows that 95.8% of these children increase their height and weight because of the nutrition. And so the program managers believe that the results are so high because monthly health evaluation gave children's parents extra motivation to follow instructions given by their health community staff. So the parents are excited about their kids being healthier and gaining weight and then gaining height. And so this is something that the parents and the community can see how the nutrition is important. Then particularly Nutrilite is participate in the program. Actually they are the one that leading the program and they're helping the kids around the world. When you hear such a news or the report, what do you think of it? Personally, I'm really excited and I'm just really, really proud of what Nutrilite or Amway is doing. And then I'm glad that I am ABO. Let's take a look at the, Nutrilite organic farming, practices. Enhancing, plowing, covering, growing, protecting, harvesting, clearing, follow. Okay, let's take a look at each step. Enhancing soil with a nitrogen. Leguminous cover crops are planted to fix soil with the nitrogen required for plant growth. So they are pulling the extra, uh, you know, uh, the nutrients into the soil. Number two, plowing soil with the earthworms. It's really, really, gross when you take a look at it, but they do a really, really good job. When earthworms, burrow through the soil, plant roots can grow more extensively. So good for the roots of the plants. And number three, covering with the plastic seeds. The leguminous plants are covered with the plastic seeds. Once they wither under the sunlight, they are used as compost. So they become a part of they mix up with the, soil, they become, really good, healthy and compost. And so that the soil becomes, so much healthier with the ingredients. Number four, growing the raw ingredient plants. Once the nutrient-rich soil is ready, raw ingredient plants are grown. Underground water is used for irrigation. Um, some the organic farms are remote, located in the most of them are located in remote areas, and then some are located in the dry areas. Therefore the irrigation is very important, so they use the pure underground water to spread the water to the plants. Number five, protecting crops naturally. Wow. Most conventional farms, they use the pesticides. However, Nutrients never uses the pesticides, chemicals. Okay, and so what they do, they use a food chain of natural food chain. The larvae of ladybugs and the mayflies, as well as eagles and owls, help protect the crops from insects, birds, and other pests. Okay. Number six, harvesting. All right. The crops are harvested at their peak of potency. Okay, only parts with the most nutritional value are collected, which means that when they only harvest the new the parts that with the food of nutrients, and then the rest of the parts will be remain, and the food is coming to eat. Part-time sheep, okay, they are working hard on um, NUTRILITE organic farms. Okay. Number seven, clearing fields using sheep. Okay. Flocks of sheep are hard to graze the fields of stumble after the crops have been harvested. You know, I sometimes envy those sheep because they are having every day, they are having 100% organic, plants. Okay. And how healthy they are, you can imagine. Number eight, allowing for follow time. This is very important. This is very different from conventional farming, because usually most, I would say 99% of the farms, they use the farms in the soil every single year. They put artificial chemicals, fertilizers, and everything out to bring the uh, uh, to grow, and then you know harvest. But nutrients, they don't do that. After 3 to 4 years of planting and harvesting, the field is left for a period of time to allow the soil to replenish its fertility naturally. The key point is natural. Okay. And so, another point that I would like to make is Nutrilite's traceability. Nutrilite is it says they are really really take they take responsibility in the quality of the product, their product. So they would like to control, so total quality control, which means from seed to supplements. Okay, let's take a look at how they do it, and then why. We know why they do it, because they want to control the quality. um don't you think that knowing where your ingredients, supplements, the food or vegetables that you eat are coming from, don't you think actually knowing where exactly and what quality, what kind of quality of food and fruits and vegetable are you are eating is important, don't you think? I'm very careful about what I eat, what I drink. There are many steps, but let's take a look at one by one. Okay, they do Nutrilite does many safety checks, and they check and then assures continue through the process to finish products, and until they actually plant the seed, and then harvest, and then until the finished products, and then boxed, and then actually until they deliver to the door of millions of customers like you and me, you know and not to Japan, or not only to the Philippines, but around the world, 100 countries and territories. It's amazing. Okay, let's take a look at each step. Okay, step one is choosing the botanical. Okay, it says, just like, your DNA, botanicals can be fingerprinted to discover their nutrient composition. The Nutrilite scientists spend hours fingerprinting to confirm they have the precise plant species we need with the phytonutrients that will deliver the human health benefits we are seeking. Can you imagine, each one of us has, of course, each one of us has a fingerprint, right? And what they're saying is, they actually find the, fingerprints and then record each one of them. It is really mind-boggling. It's hard to imagine. And they Nutrilite, understand um plants all the way down to their, genetic makeup. Okay, so in order to make, how many of you have are taking double X? I guess most of you. Yes. Do you know that, double X, in order for the Nutrilite to make double X, how many times they do, check in the laboratory just to make a one double X? Okay, what they do is they they research 1000 botanicals plants. Okay, 1000 botanicals plants, and they do 20,000 times test. 20 times, 20,000 times test. So I really, really appreciate every time, I have, I take a, double X in the morning and the evening. I appreciate the effort that the Nutrilite put in just to make, double X alone. Okay, step two, selecting the seed. While small in size, plant seeds can greatly impact the ingredients that go into the products. All of nutrition, miss typing mess. I'm sorry, typo. Um, all of the nutrient plants have their own birth certificates. Okay, so what they do is, they start by testing and using third-party inspectors who do the same. So they ask the, third party to check their products and test the seeds, organic nature, purity, and the germination rate. And the Nutrilite ensure high nutrient content and no contamination whatsoever. So, and once the seed pass their test, Nutrilite's high standard test, Nutrilite give them a lot number to help trace them from seed to plant to ingredient to us. That is so amazing. Step three, choosing the farm. Um, Nearly 6,000 acres of Nutrilite organic farmland across 3 countries is only the start. If they cannot grow on the Nutrilite farms, they travel the world to find the best partner farms who can. In Japan, there is a Nutrilite farm. I guess it's in China as well, but one of uh, the uh, the the farms in Japan is they make they grow soybeans and it makes soy sauce and then the miso paste. Okay. So if those three NUTRILITE organic farms cannot grow the some specific plants that needed for the particular country or people, then they contract out the farms. However, the the NUTRILITE certification program is really really strict. So they do the quality check and annually. Step 4, growing. NUTRILITE is outrageously cautious when it comes to growing botanicals on their farms, not wasting a single moment or a single nutrient. Okay. Meaning that Nutrilite, I heard that the Nutrilite checks their plants every hour. Can you imagine? Every hour. Okay. As they emerge from the ground. So they really careful about the weeds, even because the weeds will take up all the nutrients and suck up the nutrients. So every hour they check, which is very very amazing. Step 5, harvesting. Okay. When their plants have their highest nutritional value, they are ready to harvest. So when do they harvest? It doesn't matter day or night. When the each individual plant reaches their height, that's the time when they harvest. So if it's like 4 o'clock in the morning or even 3 o'clock in the morning, they don't care. If it's the highest, that's when they start harvesting. And once the plant is harvested, they waste no time. Within minutes, they say somewhere from 20 to 30 minutes, they move it from the field to processing to protect the nutrients, keeping careful records along the way. So 20 to 30 minutes, they already start, processing. I have a small farm on Ishigaki Island, and um, when I grow, I go back there every month, and then I work on the field just a little bit, and then the rest of the days, my family members are taking care of my, organic farm. But that is very, very, it's really, really difficult to keep because a lot of bugs, a lot of lot of weeds, no matter how hard we my family members work hard on the field. Whoa, it's like a rat's game. So imagine to harvest and then taking back to the fruits and the vegetable from my the farm to home. It takes more than half an hour. But Nutrilite, they already start processing after harvesting after 20 minutes to 30 minutes. That is really mind-boggling to me. Okay, step number 6, extracting. Okay. Nutrilite's drying equipment is tested and then confirmed to be contamination free, so it's really really safe. Like I said, the drying starts right on the farm within minutes and after the harvest. That quick work means there is no germs. Microbes don't have a chance to grow in the products, and any leftover plant material goes back into the soil or to the earth, naturally feeding the soil. So their cycle is amazing. Step 7, manufacturing. Okay. Nutrilite is not willing to rely on others when it comes to the safety of our, their customers like us. That's why they conduct 500,000 quality checks on the ingredients and the products each year. 500,000 quality checks. I'm not sure, I don't know any, even the pharmaceutical companies and then the other supplements companies will do something like this, high quality checks, frequent, as far as 500,000 times. Step 8, packaging. Packaging is really important. As you know, Nutrilite, shake their products, they extrude the products, they even squeeze in them and twist them and subject them to extreme conditions. Okay, so like in the Philippines is really tropical country, so it's heat and the humidity is high, so they make sure that all the Nutrilite the products are safe from those extreme conditions. And when you go to northern countries, and also this southern countries, no matter whether the Nutrilite products are distributed, they make sure that they are safe 100%. That's why they do a really good job in packaging. And their test packaging in itself, how many times they check when it comes to packaging? Can you guess how many times? Each year they check 30,000 times. They test their packages 30,000 times. Woo! I get dizzy thinking about that. And the last step, 9, is you. Okay. From the seed in the ground to the supplement in your hand, Nutrilite is thinking of you. Okay. You have the right to know, see, and understand the products you take. So knowing where your ingredients come from and seeing each step in the process give you confidence, right? Confidence to make smart choices for your family. That's why Nutrilite has peeled back their label to help you experience Nutrilite traceability. Nutrilite process begins and ends with you. Kudos to Nutrilite. Since I went through the 7 steps of the Nutrilite traceability, and so for our review purpose, I just want to play movie 1 minute, Nutrilite traceability. You may have watched it before, but I want to make sure that at the beginning of this, to just to review how the Nutrilite traceability is high quality, and it is beyond my own understanding and the imagination. All right, see if this will work.
は見えてないようです。動画は
Were you able to see it?
ジョンコさん、動画がね、共有されてない。
Anna, I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. So,
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. For some reason, it did not work. Okay, next time.
okay.
Okay. So now that you have learned about the NUTRILITE, are you on the road to good nutrition? Okay. You want peace of mind, and you want to really have a really good confidence, right? That's why you try to go above and beyond to ensure your products are pure, safe, and effective. Okay, and so the main products that I really love and recommend is I always talk about the double X. And so, think about it. Those, the 9 steps that nutrients take to produce double X. Okay. And double X alone, they test 20 times, 20,000 times to create, this, package. And so, how valuable that is. I think it's really economical when you think about the all the all the vitamins and minerals, and particularly phytonutrients as well. So we cannot eat all of it all of it together. That's why I highly recommend Nutrilite supplements. Okay. And Nutrilite supplements contains phytonutrients, which makes big difference from our counterparts, okay, other companies, because other companies most of them use synthetic. It's not really 100% organic. It is unnatural. And so they don't contain, if they contain phytonutrient just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to show you the data later. So why choose double X? It's coming from organic farm, of course. So no artificial preservative, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors, 100% organic, and 100% customer satisfaction guarantees. If you don't like the products, if you're not satisfied with the product, you can return it and then get the money back. So nothing to lose. Okay. And also I pay really attention to NSF International. The supplements are NSF certified, and it guarantees that quality and safety is guaranteed. So like I said, the most the counterparts products are synthetic. In fact, they say that over 90% of all the vitamins are synthetic. It is really shocking, but dear my friends, just pay attention, and then just remember, I would say the only Nutrilite is 100% reliable. Why? Take a look at the double X supplements compared to Centrum Silver. Okay, double X has look, even vitamin A is 180% of daily intake. Okay, vitamin C 330 compared to Centrum vitamin A 50%, vitamin C 100%. It's but Nutrient has a 333%, 333%. So just there is no comparison, I think. Okay, that's vitamins and minerals alone. But how about phytonutrients? When this is how you can tell if the products is 100% organic, should have a high contents of phytonutrient. Look at double X supplement and compare that with a Central Silver. Central Silver doesn't have much. So why do you pay and then even pay and then buy it and then drink take up supplements, synthetic? My body and your body, health is not replaceable. If you have a car and then your parts are broken, engine may be broken, you can change the engine, but then your internal organ like heart is not working well. Do you take it apart and then just move on? It's really, really hard. Okay, your life may be at risk, and then also medical bills going to be astronomical. That's why I highly recommend all-in-one packaged double X for your optional health. And then we have more really nice supplements available from NUTRILITE. Last, I just want to remind you to stay up, stay healthy, and then keep up, optimal health, and keep up, immune system high. Please remember to do exercise, and mentally, stay alert, and then think about something positive, not negative. Something, and you need to enjoy and your life. And you need to take adequate rest. You need to sleep well, at least like 7 to 8 hours a day. And then, of course, good nutrition. Okay, you have to eat 3 meals a day, not fast food, but try to cook at home and eat well. And then, and the most of the time, your nutrition quality may not be so high, and that's where the double X protein whatever comes into play to fill the gap. Okay, good way to invest for your life. Change what you put in your body. Okay, and investing what is healthy. People say, yeah, I got it, but then people forget to do it. So knowledge is good, but action is better. Any questions? All right. I think we have about 10 minutes. I would like to take some questions if they have any, or any comments.
Okay.
Tomu.
Hi. So, all right, guys, do you have any questions? Like, we've got no time to ask her some questions. Then, all right. Anyway, let's give her a big round of applause first. Yeah, ありがとうございます。Thank you so much, Junko さん。ありがとうございます。Do you guys have any questions? ないですか? So maybe it will be from me. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
yeah, thank you so much for showing the amazing presentation and amazing points of NUTRILITE today. I learned a lot. Then one of my downline told me that her sister started to take Resting E, and then like she said her sister gets rash after she took Resting E. So do you think, and then she said like she had some allergy to Resting E, but do you think it happens? I mean, like, do you think people gets allergy to vitamins. Actually, I was not really sure about that.
I've heard about the vitamin Bs, people get some rashes, but I never heard of lecithin E. This is the first time that I heard. I'm not sure if that's because of the, lecithin E. This might be related to something that, she ate earlier, or she may be under the stress from a work situation, or whatever the situation may be. But this is the first time that I heard, actually, honestly. Well, but I'm gonna do some research, and I'm gonna find out if there are any cases there. But this is the first time that I ever heard. Anybody who has heard about getting reaction due to taking lecithin E? No. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I do agree with you. Actually, yeah, I was not sure about that. So
Yeah, there are a lot of some people, like, for example, like, some people says, oh, Junko, when I started to take a double X, I started to have a skin problems, or I started to feel fatigued and tired. I said, uh, the double X is the nutrition. It's a fruits and vegetable. It's a food. It's a food, and then vitamins, 100% natural. If you have allergic to 100% natural food and vegetables, I'm sorry to say, you have a problem. You have a little bit of problem. What can I say? But 100% pure.
yeah, that's true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Double X, NUTRILITE products are not really the chemicals, and basically it's fruits and vegetables. So if you, some people may have some allergic to some fruits, so might be reacting, but your body will, actually get used to it. For example, I had a allergic reaction to vitamin B's. I used to have. So every time I take it, I got the rashes, and then I got itchiness, around my neck, and then my face will pop up a little bit. But it went away when I quit, and then start taking just a little bit, and now I don't have any reaction. That was a vitamin B complex when I took.
Thank you so much. It's really good to know that. Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。Guys, do you guys have any questions? お、ありがとうございます。しょっこさん。So I'm gonna ask you to unmute. お願いします。
Thank you very much for today's nice, wonderful presentation. I have one question. I just started my business in Philippines just this month. Then Amway has so many products. Then my question is, what product is good as a first suggestion for Filipino people from your experience? What? Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question. Some people, when I it's the same. In Japan and the Philippines, it's the same, because market may be a little bit different, but instead of taking vitamin C, lecithin E, that 3-4 different products, when you combine the cost, it become pricey. So why not taking double X? Okay, because double X will have everything that you need for the day, for a day. And sometimes 3%, 300%. you know. And so actually it's really, really economical. And I highly recommend, standing order program, because when you break down to daily, it's only becomes like a 80 pesos. It's cheaper than, so much cheaper than, Jollibee chicken. Yeah. So double X, to answer your question, double X. And if they have, some extra money, then protein. Can you unmute? Shoko-san, can you unmute?
Yeah, I'm sorry. And if the person would be children, for kids, the taste for double X are bit bitter. So how about for kids? What is a good product?
For kids, like if they can chewable, they have I think they have a chewable, or they have a kids vitamins.
Yeah, they have
okay.
a kids vitamin, yes.
Vitamins.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
chewable tablet.
Then the taste is different from the taste of for adult product.
Absolutely different. Kids will love it.
Okay, thank you very much. That was a good info. Thank you so much.
I love it.
ありがとうございます。
はい。
I think we have one more question from Ayako-san.
Okay.
Tom, can you read it and then you can just translate to the English, please? Tom 固まってるみたいな、これ。Junko-san, can you read the chat?
はい。今の質問にかぶるかも、アプリじゃなくてもいいです。製品でも。double X 以外にこれはすごいと思った。Oh, beside the double X, what supplement do you think that you felt that is great? Ooh, it's hard because I have many. Protein. I would say protein. Yeah, because protein has, 9 essential amino acids, and that is really good for not only for your body, but mentally it helps, because the one of the 9 essential amino acids called tryptophan, that really help you sleep well, and then also the help you with the emotion, stabilize the emotions. And so, yes, not only, it's for your, material for your body, but, it helps mentally. So that is really well balanced. So I would, I think, protein. Yeah, protein is really, really amazing.
Okay, thank you so much, Junko-san. I think Tom is gone somewhere. Lost signal. So that's why I just,
Okay.
instead see, okay? So thank you so much, Junko-san. Who else have a question? Who you want to ask her? 誰か質問ありますか? Okay, thank you so much, Junko-san. So please give her a big applause. Thank you so much.
ありがとうございます。
Always, thank you so much, Junko-san. 本当にありがとうございました。Okay, now I have information of Tom. Welcome back. So we have information, okay? First of all, I knew when I see Junko-san's presentation, she makes lots of effort to make this presentation for us. So we need to learn something from her, and we need to something from what her reaction. I mean, what she did. because I know always I make presentation for all of you. So that's the reason why I understand what the hard working to making like this kind of presentation. So I want everybody to understand, if we can copy of her everything, we can talk to the Amway NUTRILITE. But you know what? Before that, we need to have an experience to use NUTRILITE first. Okay, now we understand why NUTRILITE is good. But tonight, I'll give you the homework. Try to order double X if you don't have it. Try to order protein powder if you don't have it. And then another question is pop up. Sir, Aki, because no money. Then you need to do Amway more harder. Try to do Amway more. You see, we have a lots of problems. Even we earn more money, and another new problem is coming. Problem never stop. But we can, come over, because if your problem is money, if you succeed with Amway business, for example, like Junko-san, like Founders Platinum, no problem, because we just talk like personally, like 2 or 2 weeks ago. She's almost like a Ruby Platinum, Ruby Founders Platinum. She always more like a double volume. So which means, her income is good, but still she has a challenges. So even our pin level is going up, even our income is going up, always have a problem. But our like a custom or habit always try to see our challenges to come over. So if you said you have a challenges to use double X, you try to find a way how you can purchase double X. Try to earn income from Amway. That's much, much better. If you compare with Amway products, like a professional like Junko-san, we don't need it. We can just learn from her. But we try to find another competition products. The company, they never ever show how they can make products from. They never show, always hide. Why? Because it's fake. Why NUTRILITE? Why like even Junko-san to make like this presentation, maybe I don't know 3 hours, 5 hours ago, but try to seek on the internet or just try to have a products brochure, she can find. This is not for only her secret. Understand what I said? Only Junko-san know? No. Even if we want to try to looking for Amway NUTRILITE information, easy to get it. So what about other company? We never ever can find it how nature make it. That means what? They want to hide. Because I shouldn't say, but it's kind of fake. So if you cannot believe Amway products, try to find a way, the other products, how they can made it. Even materials, they never show. Amway show always, oh, this is our farm. We have lots of part-timer job, sheep, and フクロウなんて言うんだっけ、英語で。Owl or eagle to catch the bug. They are kind of part-time job, you know. And then what about テントウムシ? I don't know テントウムシ in English.
Ladybug.
Ladybug, right? Ladybug. We have a part-time ladybug to get the catch for, you know, like kind of, you know, stuff. So try to figure out, you know, yourself how Amway is good through internet. Then we understand this meeting so valuable. So learn first, earn second. まず学んで稼ぐ。But not only learn, we try to fight. We try to share these products to the other people. Okay? So anyway, we're gonna have special meeting on Sunday. Usually we don't have a guest from the other line. Okay? But this time our Diamond Linda invite Jerome, Mr. Jerome, to he's gonna share about his story. We have a talk session. If you have any question you want to ask him, please you know, messenger to Tom. Okay, Tom posted already on the Facebook, right? Yeah, you can just you know, なんていうの、あそこのメモのところに書く。You can post.
You can drop any comments below,
Yes,
then
yes.
like
Drop a
we
comment.
can write it.
And then good questioner, you can get, we have a prize. 6 cans of excess energy drink from me. Okay, I think you know Christian is here, right? So Christian, did you get the excess energy drink yet? Not yet. Okay, just inform to Tom your address and then phone number. Okay, and then Tom can help you to send excess energy drink to your home. Oh, I see. I can see you are good. See? And then what's the last, the winner is 誰だっけ? Who is the last
Gracie
winner?
です。
Huh?
Gracie.
Gracie, where are you? Gracie, yes. So it's coming soon, okay? Just give your phone number and then address and then your full name and then landmark, whatever, to Tom. Tom, I'm sorry, Tom. And you can help me to send to Gracie. Just wait for that, okay? 6 cans of energy drink, okay? So once again, please give Junko-san a big applause. Thank you, Marami, Sarama po. So anyway, let's take photo together. Can you open your video? Don't hide yourself. Open your video. Open sesame. Hurry up. All right, good. Open, good. I'm waiting for 5 seconds, okay? Okay, you are so beautiful. Everybody's so beautiful. Smile. And then we just take photo together. Hi, Tom-kun, are you ready?
ごめんなさい、僕今携帯で参加してて。
Okay, Murai,
でっかいの
let's
で
take photo
ごめんなさい。
together.
Okay. To take a photo.
Okay,
First. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more.
okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Junko-san, again. And then I will see you. So please do the meeting also next month, okay? Thank you so much. So I'll see you Sunday from 1 o'clock だっけ ?1 o'clock Philippine time, which means 2 o'clock in Japan time, okay? I will see you on Sunday. Okay, bye bye. Thank you, Junko さん。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Good night, everyone.
Okay, good night. はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい。なんか、if you want to talk, let's chat a little bit if you have a, if you have a time, let's chat. Okay, I just open, everybody can open your mute if you like to talk, okay? If you don't like to talk, just keep the mute. But if you want to talk, just open your microphone, say something. Tom. トム、あれクリスチンいる ?OK,
い
OK.
ます。はい、ありがとうございます。
Let's talk a little bit. If you have any question, if you want to talk, okay. Just I like to say bye bye to the Facebook team, okay? Bye bye Facebook. みんな手振って Facebook の皆さんに OK, Facebook, bye bye. Facebook, come to the Zoom, okay? Bye bye. We love you.